There's a legend for you right there. Gary P. Nunn. That is his latest called The Girls Just Loves to Dance.
Yes.
I love that song, boy.
I love Gary P.
I love me some Gary P. too. It's 9:35 here on your Friday Eve, Thursday morning. Got the tree all up, ready for a big weekend, and very honored to have on the air with us this morning the world-famous Rita Ballou joining us this morning. What's going on, girl?
Hi, nothing. How are y'all today?
Oh, we're
you know.
fantastic.
Getting ready for a weekend.
I have been looking forward to this so much. Jim said, well, we really need to set up an interview with her sometime. And I said, please do it on my last day. I want to talk to her so bad. Well, first of all, I love the name of your blog site, The Rawhide and Velvet. And when I come across this, actually, Nash is the one that introduced me to it.
Okay.
And so when I got on it, I was like, wow, some of this is some scathing, crazy stuff.
I'm not sure if I'm the one that's so controversial or all the comments.
Well, that can be true, too.
Way.
Yes, it goes both ways. So can I ask you how you got started doing this?
Okay, it's really a funny story. I know whenever I first started out, of course, I go by the name Rita Ballou because I wasn't quite sure I wanted to use my real name.
Yes.
And not exactly because I'm anybody important. I just thought it was cute. You know, I'm a huge Guy Clark fan, and just thought it would be really, really cute to have a nickname. You know, Perez Hilton doesn't use his real name.
Yeah, right.
But that's kind of been the most controversial because for the longest time, people were just, oh, who is it? It's this person. It's that person. It's this person. And I really have no backstory. I'm just a fan. I'm kind of a smart aleck, and I try to be funny.
Oh, yeah.
It seemed to work out so far. But yeah, you want to hear the truth? The truth is we went to go see one of my favorite performers, Roger Krager, me and a couple of my girlfriends. And we were standing by the merch table and we waited and we waited and we waited, and he never came out to sign our T-shirt. And I was like, really? So on the way to walk into the car, we saw Roger, and he was talking to some cute little hotties out by the bus. And I'm like, you know, I'm fat and old, but dang it, I bought this shirt, and I want your signature on it.
Right.
So we went home that night, and we had some of our favorite cherry vodka sours, and we just started the blog. And that's kind of how it came.
That's very cool.
No doubt. Well, who are some of your favorite artist in the Texas radio scene right now?
I know your favorite.
Oh, you know who my boyfriend is?
Brandon Jenkins.
Yeah.
Brandon Jenkins. He's my Brillo Pad fantasy man.
Brillo Pad.
Yeah.
I love it.
In my head, I have this imaginary thing where that me and Brandon are just hanging out. We're watching 90210 reruns, eating Pringles, and I'm going to do his fingernails. He's going to do my toenails.
Right on.
Again, these are my own fantasies.
And the ex-boyfriend is Dirks. Is that correct?
Oh yeah. See, Dirks broke my heart. Poor thing. But that's okay because we all move on.
Yeah, true enough.
He still wants me. I know he does. But actually, Dirks is the one that introduced me to so much of this Texas music because, back in the day, I think it might have been, 2005, on the High Times and Hangovers tour.
Yeah.
And that's how I got into ragweed, and then everything else kind of led from there.
Wow. Well, I've got a little secret to tell you about Dirks, but we're not going to do it on the air, okay?
Oh, yeah. Tell me later. I already know it.
Well, I noticed in the blog you basically you do the blog from just a fan stand. I can't even talk. I'm just so nervous talking to you.
I'm so much cooler online, I promise. I'm a nerd.
But like when a bunch of girls are standing around at a club and you're looking around and you see like things, you're like, really, did she just wear that? And oh, did he have that on? And you hit all bases, not just the music, how the show was laid out, the venue that you're in, but you even hit everything that you see that evening.
Oh, see, that's to me. I mean, the music's one thing. It's amazing to go and hear the music and be with your friends and have a good time.
Right.
But the real show is just kind of watching everything go down.
Absolutely.
Especially with the, with the Bump It Brigade.
Oh, yes, the Bump It.
Those are the cute girls in their little short. I call them the Huggies denim diapers. Have you seen the new Huggies
Yes. I love that.
They're wearing those with their boots and the Bump It. I don't know how these women or these girls get their hair that high. I don't know if it's a Bump It or back combing, but I have a theory that they only do it so they can stand in front of you and you can't see the band.
Yeah.
Right.
The band can't see you. So the band will not fall in love with you, they'll fall in love with them.
With the Bump It. Yeah. And what do you call the girls that stand up right on the front row there?
Well, the front row is called Panty Row.
And
I like to call them diesel sniffers.
I love it. I've got to get a T-shirt.
Because the diesel sniffers are always the girls at the end of the show that are out back by the bus, smelling the bus.
Yeah.
The diesel sniffers.
That's fantastic. From all ages, yeah.
Yes, of course. Oh, yeah. I mean, there's Granny Patty Row. It goes on. It's awesome. But one of the biggest phenomenons that I love to watch at the show are the man fans.
Oh, yes.
One of the blogs that I did that was the most popular, that was kind of my claim to fame, was the man fan blog.
Yes.
Because I just pretty much broke it down about how you see the guys in the front row in their concert T-shirts and they're fist pumping and they're just ridiculous.
Oh, yes, and let a camera in front of them.
Yes, and they fight over the pics, and it's the ones that are buying the band shots, and I'm like, they have their own alcohol. Stop it, you're wasting your money.
I think she's been to shows with us before, because that sounds familiar.
Well, I've studied her blog to find out if she had been at the same shows that we've been to, and I'll be honest with you. At first, I really, really wanted to know who you were, and now I'm like, the mystery is better. I like not knowing.
And that's the thing is, like, so many people, once they found out it was me, they're like, oh,
really?
That's not anybody. Like, she's not famous. It would have been a lot more scandalous if I would have been, Shannon Canada, but I hate to break the news to you, I'm just a fan.
Yeah. So, what do you got coming up this weekend?
Oh, this weekend, I'm heading your way.
You are?
I am going to the great town of Cleburne, Texas. I've never been.
Really? Oh, you're going to go see Helms.
Yes, I am. I'm going to go see Steve Helms.
Isn't he great?
I've never seen him.
Really?
No. But
you're going to love his show.
He's my Facebook friend.
Oh.
Yeah. What do you, you got a nickname for him?
Yeah, Steve Helms is totally the Lee Greenwood of Texas country.
It's fantastic.
God bless you.
Because the Nowhere But Texas song.
Yeah.
I mean,
yes.
That's his God Bless the USA, and I would milk that sucker for every drop.
No, I told him that whenever it came out. I was like, dude, this should be like a Texas anthem, man.
Absolutely.
Yes. Well, I heard that at the UT game, and you hear it those kind of places
at the Texas Rangers. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I have another question too, because I understand that you have merchandise. Is that correct?
Well, I don't do it personally. I've got stickers. Now, if you want a sticker, just email me. I've mailed out probably 400 of them.
Really?
Yeah, and I just think it's neat because I like to go places, and I've been seeing them on merchandise tables, and I've seen them in venue bathroom walls, and that's just really cool.
Is this the bathroom or the bathtub picture? Or the bathroom?
That's me in the bathtub. That's kind of my little...
awesome.
Yeah, but somebody contacted me about doing shirts, and they're very, very cute. Now, she does them, and she does them with the company. But the front says Rawhide and Velvet, and the back says Panty Rose starts here.
That's fantastic.
And let me tell you, she sold quite a bit of them. And what we're doing is we're not, I haven't made a penny yet, and that's fine. I don't care. But what we're doing is we're taking the money from that to pay for a new screen for a man fan shirt.
Oh, very cool. Very cool.
Because the guys need something to wear. And my first man fan shirt, I'm sending to Josh Abbott.
Oh, very. That's fantastic.
He's got a bunch of those, don't he?
Yeah.
So you do something else very special on the site also that I'm a big fan of, and when I was turned on to it was through Big Bang Theory, and it was is it the Dolly? What is it called?
The doppelgangers?
Doppelgangers, yes.
Yeah, that's such a fancy word. I just call them the Dopplies.
The Dopplies. Yeah. It is kind of hard to say every once in a while. And when you're going through here, these are fantastic.
Well, I have a really crazy talent for looking at somebody and saying who they look like. It's very strange how I do it. But I'll be honest, my husband, who goes by Ike Turner Ballou, because he thinks that's funny.
Yeah.
He thinks that, he wants everybody to think that he takes off his shoe and beats me when I get out of line, which is not funny at all. But he's really good at it, too.
Is he?
So every once in a while, he'll come in and I'll go, who does this look like? And he'll go, well, that looks like the guy from that movie. I'm like, oh, bingo. Yeah.
Oh, funny.
But those are fun because I can get, like, some of the guys that are, like, in the bands in on the fun, too.
Okay, well, Nash and I were just talking... yesterday. Is there any way if we sent you or emailed you a picture of him and I, could you see if you could find one?
Oh, sure. I'll check it out. I'll give it a shot.
And I'll ask you if it's ridiculous. Please don't post mine. No, go ahead because I want to go right in there with the rest of them.
I'll definitely do it.
That's funny.
Well, I'll tell you what, Rita, we look forward to more times on the radio here. We may start a weekly bit with you here, maybe like on Mondays or Tuesdays, and kind of get the scoop from the weekend.
Oh, that'd be awesome. I would love to do that.
Absolutely. All right. Well, cool deal. You be careful and... Oh, God, I hope I don't embarrass myself this weekend. So,
whatever you do, I'm going to write about it. So
that's what I'm afraid of. All right, girl. Well, have a good one, and we'll talk to you again soon.
Thanks so much.
You're welcome. Bye-bye.
There you go. Rita Ballou joining us this morning here on the Fiasco minus Carrie Dean.